which makes a mockery of Rome. They must be punished!
How far will you go for Rome? When Creative Assembly issued this challenge back in 2012, it marked the beginning of their campaign for the next movement in the Total War franchise, Rome 2. The team behind the series are known for their immersive strategic gameplay and intense battle scenes, so this latest installment has had a lot of history to live up to. The original Rome is considered to be one of the best in its genre, racking up an impressive number of awards, whilst the more recent Shogun 2 reminded us how well the developer can adapt to higher performing engines. As usual, the gameplay of Rome 2 follows a simple two-tiered mechanic. The campaign map is a turn-based strategy where you're cast in the role of the statesman conducting your overall movements, diplomatic efforts and trade. When the action heats up and two opposing armies or navies begin to butt heads, real-time strategy kicks in, and aspiring generals pitch their armies against each other on a variety of battlefields with enough troops to make even Russell Crowe's heart glow with pride. So far, so Total War. But here's where Creative Assembly show that they've learnt some of the lessons from previous titles. Taking the simplification of command from Shogun 2, but mixing it in with the detail of the Empire Total War games, what emerges is an easy-to-manage but deeply engaging experience that really lets a player put their own mark on the world. Rome 2 gives players the chance to fulfill the destiny of 9 factions, each one with its own trait to give them a unique flavour. Regions, which used to require micromanagement that would make the hardiest of bureaucrats cry, are combined into provinces, requiring far less organisation and allowing players to turn areas of the map into powerhouses of industry, military strength or trade. Faction AI has improved greatly, having what the developers call a holistic approach to the game and provides players with more challenges both on and off the battlefield. The turn-based campaign map sees players struggling to monetize their cities, use clandestine agents to push their agendas, as well as dealing with internal struggles in their own faction. This all feels more synchronized than in previous titles, and without the need to have to manage every region every turn, gameplay feels more fluid. Add to this the new culturally specific tech trees that let you drive your fledgling empire in the direction you want, and the campaign map suddenly becomes a game in itself.
Row, you swines, row!
And then it comes to the slaughter. Total War games have always been known for their real-time battles, and Rome 2 doesn't disappoint. Boasting over 700 unique units over a sprawl of different maps and terrains that allow combat to take place as never before. Port assaults, ambushes, river battles, coastal battles, and sieges that can combine both naval and land units mean generals are pushed to their limit. Add to this some real pushes in motion capture, and you know you're in for a ride. Strategy games can always be a bit daunting to new players, but this one manages to circumvent much of the drudgery on managing individual settlements and instead focuses its attention on what you really care about: empire building. The AI is at times a little sluggish, but a vast improvement on previous models. There's no doubt either that the game is a beast that'll chew up lower-grade processors. But if you've got it, flaunt it. How far will you go for Rome? As with everything, you get out what you put into it. It's a game that's not for the faint-hearted, but at its best, it's a great experience. One that'll keep you hooked for hours after hours. Rome 2, we who are about to buy salute you.